One of the most challenging rooms to renovate is the bathroom. As a DIYer, you need ample knowledge and various techniques. And in this series, we show you all these techniques.
A good foundation is important.
We are installing new walls, which must be perfectly square and perpendicular. We also assemble a number of sanitary built-in elements.
In this series, a bathroom moves from a small space to a larger space right adjacent to it. The utilities in the new bathroom were already extended from the old bathroom. An OSB subfloor has been securely placed on top of that, and now it's time to install the false walls. First, the base of the shower tray maker is brought up. That will determine the extent of our walls. You place the legs at the bottom of the frame approximately at the right height. A styrofoam will help to set the frame at the right height. In our case, it should match the platform in the room.
Especially in a bathroom, it is important that the corners are square, so exactly 90 degrees, so that you can nicely fit the light bath and the shower tray into the corners. Here we have a house nearly 100 years old, so corners aren't square. It's vital when installing a new wall to set it nicely at a 90-degree angle. Then take one wall as a reference. For me, it's this outer wall.
That is then your base.
To mark off and
build all the other walls.
Once you know you have a right angle, you can simply start drawing where your wall must be placed. A line reader can come in handy, here to draw out your wall. Finally, the wall's endpoint is indicated.
if installing new walls, then also
Take your bathroom elements into consideration.
here's the shower tray, take account.
Shower tray size.
Also, give yourself extra slack to ensure fitting in. Consider the wall's full construction. Here we're making a wall on this side with CRS beams, but OSB and cement bonded panels will also be added. Remember, ensure everything fits well.
First, plot exactly where your wall needs to be. Here comes another partition wall perpendicular to the build-up edge. We have been testing for a while to see what the structure will look like, so we can immediately. It is absolutely essential to ensure that all measurements are meticulously correct, without any discrepancies. Then, it's time to build the wall. First, a few CLS beams are utilized. The frame meticulously put together is securely fastened. To work smoothly, you can first draw on your top and bottom bar, where you will safely attach your stand. After that, you can partially screw the screws into the markings. Then, you can simply position the uprights. It's best to do this on the ground to make sure you're working flat. Make sure that the beams are perpendicular to the rule and lay. Pair them carefully at just the right distance. Then you can fully tighten the screws. Once also the top line of it, you can place the frame against the wall once it is completely fixed. We must act now. Making precise cutouts for the plumbing pipes can actually be quite straightforward and easy, especially when you're equipped with a versatile multi-tool. After that, you can screw the frame to the floor and ceiling. We opt for a built-in faucet, so we must. We can already install the built-in box of this particular faucet. To be able to attach the faucet in place, you carefully place support blocks in between the sturdy frame. Where and how these are placed depends on the plumbing. You screw these beams onto the frame. Finally, best to make openings, with a hole saw through which you can run pipes. Also, the second frame's the same, screwed together carefully in a manner. For this, a wider distance is seen due to the built-in toilet. Once finished, the frame can be placed. With the level, you meticulously check if everything is perfectly straight. You then carefully screw the various parts of the frame together. Then you can also confirm this. Flooring, ceiling, and also wall. Finally, you fill the space between beams and the existing elements with low expansion PU foam. We choose a built-in faucet for this, which first needs to be attached to the wall. Be sure to read the manual before you start. Roughen the thread of your coupling, if it is not already done, to ensure that your sealing cord firmly stays in place without any issues. Then, carefully wrap the sealing thread around the thread itself, ensuring a tight, secure fit. Screw the coupling securely into your built-in thermostat, and if necessary, gently tighten it with a wrench or water pump pliers. Do the same for the other connections. Once the thermostatic faucet's ready, it can. You can securely install it in its place. Make sure it hangs straight. Use provided openings. Screw into your wooden beams. After a final check, you can connect your sanitary supply. We start with the supply of hot water. This conventionally sits on the left. Cut through the insulating sleeve and remove it from the tube. Then cut the pipe to size with a pipe cutter. First, restore the diameter of your pipe with a calibrator. Then, gently leave the various components of your compression fitting securely in their designated place, ensuring they stay undisturbed. Pipe now connects to thermostat coupling. Tighten nut on compression fitting. To securely tighten, you create a waterproof connection, ensuring a reliable outcome. Now proceed to do the same for the cold water supply, right there. First, remove insulation from your pipe. You can now possibly place your connection and nut. Size the pipe with your pipe cutter. Use a calibrator to carefully reshape the tube and then attach it, leading to your thermostat. Tighten the compression fitting and then tighten with a wrench. From the thermostat we still provide water supply towards both a hand shower and the overhead rain shower. You achieve that in exactly the same manner. If needed, bend the tube. Pair is placed with a folding spring. This ensures the tube does not collapse during bending. In this way, you can handle the pipes, getting to your water faucet and importantly your shower. Cut to size. Clean your cut properly with a calibrator. Then you can connect your pipe to a wall plate via a compression fitting where your external pipes can be connected. To be able to securely tighten the nut sufficiently, you can already simply screw the stop into place. You can then hold it while you tighten the pairing. You can screw the wall plate to the support beam that you have provided for this. To screw in screws, it may be necessary to remove the plug for a moment. The last final connection is for the rain shower. This indeed comes on the pinnacle as your rain shower is at its highest elevation. Also secure the pairing. The shower facilities are fully operational. Next to it is a built-in toilet.
To install a wall-mount toilet,
Then you always need a built-in element.
here's the wall.
Ensure that it is thick enough so that the built-in unit not only fits, but also snugly sits in the wall. This makes the wall finish completely flat, and that is much more beautifully finished.
Of course, aim to dodge errors. First, carefully go through your instructional manual. Rubber feet will be added under the frame based on what is provided. Carefully identify the holes where you can drill to ensure a secure fit. Drill the holes in the wood. Put the sluice in its place and secure it to the ground with the provided washers and bolt. With a ratchet wrench, you can tighten it smoothly. Ensure that the built-in axle is secured at sufficient points. Then attach the wall brackets to the frame of your built-in axle. Check if it is truly upright. Then pre-drill your screw holes in such designated holes. Then secure your built-in sash at the top with a closure and bolt. Finally, you also secure the frame in the middle with a bolt. Check if your drain pipe is positioned correctly and then secure it by clicking the bracket together. Time to connect the pipes. Remove the cover cap from the airlock. Additionally, ensure to fully open the passage for your water supply. It is crucial to provide the thread of your supply faucet with an ample amount of waterproof sealing cord. Then, simply screw this onto a bend and tighten with a wrench or pliers. Carefully cut your cold water pipe. Carefully determine the measurement with your pipe cutter. Possibly remove a little extra insulation to work easily. Calibrate the tube with your attachment. And gently slide your washer and nut over the tube already, ensuring alignment and security. If necessary, you can bend the tube here with a bending spring. Then make your pipe via compression fitting, securely attached to the bend. Tighten the nut further so that connection's properly sealed. The pipe can now be meticulously directed towards the built-in shaft, ensuring optimal alignment. Operate the service tap with a nut, pair and lock. Then, connect the water tank via a flexible. Also, tighten your pairing sufficiently here. You have to do this by hand. Actually, you don't need a key for this. The sealing mechanism is efficiently made with rubber material. With some silicone spray, you can protect the seal of the inlet and outlet of your toilet. It is good for the rubbers and ensures your stopper can go in smoothly. Then, put a stop to it right here. Consistently maintain your pipes clean to ensure proper function. Also, the built-in axle's cover plate can go back in place. Finally, you assemble the adapter piece. Carefully attach your push button with the provided screws. Now that everything is hidden in the wall, it can be sealed. The structure of the partition walls is now fully finished. Next episode, see how these are covered with construction panels for the wall.
We are back one step further.
Creating our luxury bathroom. Next time we'll continue. And do you want to rewatch one of these episodes of the series in the meantime? Then you can visit our website dobbit.be. Through our website, you can also subscribe to our online magazine.
And I look forward to seeing you at my next job. Until next time.